Hi everyone, it's Mr. F here, wrapping up what's probably going to be my second to last practice vlog before we go on winter break. Playing violin today. I want to show you a little bit of where I'm at. So I'm going to play those long tone exercises I showed you in the previous video. Let's hear what that sounds like. Remember, this is a down bow on 4 beats and then an up bow on 4 beats, trying to keep everything consistent, trying to keep everything with a good sound and without any ear sounds in it. This is what it sounds like. Okay, so I don't know if you heard, but I think the overall consistency was a lot better throughout that. I think there's a lot less of the pitch dipping down. Oh, my bow hair is a little bit trapped. And my transition, I think, especially going up bow to down bow, is a lot smoother than it was certainly in the first video. So those are great things. I do want to point out, if you remember in class, at least in 6th and 7th grade, I talked about how the goal I set for this week wasn't a good goal because it was hard to measure and it wasn't super specific. So saying something along the lines of, oh, I just want to have a better sound, I want to have better control of my bow, those are great things. But this week I had more of a general goal, which meant that it was a little confusing to work on. But I have a couple points. First, a more specific goal that I achieved was my transition between up bow and down bow is much smoother. So that would be a great specific goal to work on, is I want that transition to be smooth. One thing that I observed that could become a new practice goal in future weeks, it might be my next thing to work on, is while using the bow, I noticed that my bow grip, especially when I get to the middle and especially when I get to the tip of the bow, my bow grip becomes really, really loosey-goosey. And I think that's not the worst thing in the world, because I could be gripping really, really hard, and that's worse because it's going to maybe injure you. But it's also, I'm not able to provide pressure the way that you probably should and do it consistently and evenly. So that's something that I observed while doing this over the last week or week and a half. Something that I might approach in a future practice vlog. So in the future, what I'm going to try and do with my practice goals here are make them a little bit more, like we saw in that video in class, more specific and more measurable, because just saying, oh, I want to have a better sound, or oh, I want to control my bow better, it's a little bit too general. I want it to be just a little bit more specific. So I did enjoy it this week. For some reason, I really like doing long tones on all instruments, so it was enjoyable for me. Hope that was helpful. Hope you learned something, and I will talk to you all next time. Bye, guys.